Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Rebellion. I hope you all are doing well tonight. Um, and it's been a couple days since I did a stream, so I wanted to hop in and catch up on all the hot sauce that happened and the pain that the two of us went through, because it was painful. So, one big issue that I had here with my GAC from the other night was I am a 9.9 GP, million GP account. I am missing a lot of stuff. The account that I went up against yesterday was a really big account. Um, as you can see, we took the loss. He full cleared us. Hey, George Z, how are you doing? So he full cleared us. I had issues getting through here, one of which, the UFU here team was a big screw up on CG's part, and it was a bug. I went in there against Jabba and got the glitch, and it crashed the game. So that was that one, or that would have been cleared. Uh, so that one was a big oof. My issue is the fact that being a 9.9 million GP account, I understand it happens. It is matchmaking, but I was going up against a 13, close to 14 million GP account with every single GL, all relic 8 or 9. Everything is here. Everything. And they're all high relics. The mods were not even close. Hey Lego, how are you doing? It was just a beating. It happens. But what are you going to do about it? I'm sorry, Beaver, you took a lot of hot sauce for that one. My apologies. So yeah. This one was kind of a shit show. So that's how my GAC went. Hopefully yours all went well. How did all your guys's go? Let's see what we can even do right here right now. I'm not caring too much for raid at this point, so I'm just gonna try to get my million. I like 5v5 way more than 3v3, but I think 5v5 just goes better. You won on your small account, but that account was going for Lord Vader and Zhao. Oh, wow. You and your weird accounts, man. I, you know what? Later in the stream, I wanna show everybody that one account of yours. I really want to show everybody that account. Okay, yeah. After I do this battle or this round, we will take a look at that. I know the content tonight is gonna be a little slow without GAC or anything else going on. Switch back over here. Get rid of the immunity. He dodged that, really? What bundles did you buy, Lego? Is this that? Is this the same account that was your Riva? Ugh, that'd be a waste. Just get rid of you. Throw that out. Oh, what did that do for your GP? I'm just curious, because I imagine that took it up to the 3.5. Immunity already. Ooh. Yeah, I get that droid. I hate just how quick their their meter goes up here. 59% already. Oh, only 1 million. That's actually quite shocking. We're up to 63% now. We gotta get a turn eventually, right? Get rid of Stap. How is he still there? Oh, that's really good on that account, because now that you have the fleets to match it, it's gonna be big. Let's kill. I was hoping that would kill everyone. Alright, it was 74, 77. Not too bad. Alright, if we can make it through this one pretty quickly, we should be okay. Let's just get rid of you. That 90% is looking scary. Come on. It's looking like they're gonna get enraged. 99. And there it is. Alright, I'm just gonna back out of this one. Lego, if you want to drop that code, let's take a peek. Okay, so let's see just how crazy this account is. Okay. Would anybody just like to take a crazy guess at what this GP is? $6.9 for Stanimal. Okay, Stanimal, you ready for this one? I'm sure you've seen it before. But yeah. 3 million GP. 3 million. It's got a Relic 9 Reva, Bo-Katan, Star Killer, Relic 8. This thing is crazy. Hey, Snack Attack, how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, so this is Lego's absolutely crazy 3 million account. If you ever hear me talking about it, this is what I'm talking about. The fact that he has Reva, Bo-Katan, Starkiller, all that high level, and it is only 3 million GP is crazy. Negotiator. Marauder is ready to go. He has everything that... There's those three. You're missing the two Vulture droids right there. Just missing a couple more ships to get Malevolence up. But you have a really good negotiator fleet here. And all the Inquisitors are R7. It's like he has all the Omicrons placed correctly. Yeah, it's just a really well built account for 3 million. And did you get the Mandalore bundle? I know that you had him unlocked. Yeah, this was not a Lightspeed bundle. At 3 million GP, he has a Maul. He doesn't even have Proving Grounds yet, and Maul's here. Oh, you don't have Django yet. Okay, so not a bundle. Yeah, that's not a bundle. That is impressive. Are you planning on taking Bo-Katan up to 7 to go with the rest of the squad? And what was the mod score on this again? The mod score was... $5.11 at 3 million, which is really, really good. That is a good mod score. Still, a 5.11 at 3 million is really good. Even at a 3, that would still be pretty high. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At 5.11, that is not bad at all. That is just a really well modded account. Hey, thank you, Big Cat, for the subscription over on YouTube. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please remember to like and subscribe. It will be in a new account. It will really help me grow, and I would really appreciate it. Get rid of you. Alright, back to this pain again. Again, I really hate just how much they accrue. The enrage is ridiculous. Let's take out Droideka. Yeah, I really wish I could have showed you the mod score Lego. It's just I haven't figured out yet exactly how to get it so I could move Discord over to this window. It only displays my game. I'm going to be talking with Womprat tomorrow, and he's going to help me figure a lot of this out. Nice, that was helpful. My goal, like months and months and months, like a, a while ago, was to have Jar Jar by now, but with all the Lightspeed bundles that came out, that pushed everything back pretty far. And thank you, Snack Attack, for the subscription. I really appreciate it. I don't have a printer, or I would. But it is on my Discord, and the link to my Discord is in the description. If you would like to go check out the Discord. Give me 1 second, I will have the link. There's a link to the Discord. Alright, yes, got rid of him. We're not even halfway through, and we're at 52% already. I should have went AoE. Oh well. We'll save it for this swarm. Let's go. Alright, come on, here we go. Big hit, big hit. We're back in business. Is it glitched? Nope, there we go. This is where it's gonna slow us down. We only have one more wave after this, if we could just get through this one. We'll save the AoE. And to close us out, here we go. Auto the rest of that. Jar Jar's such a funny little dude. This is the part where I generally just stop caring and throw whatever at it. Just let it go. I do 600 on them, or 600 million, because I don't have any of the Zetas. And if I go higher, they tend to not hit the 600 million threshold. So I try to keep them where they could do the max amount without investing too much in them this late in the game. Especially with the new raid coming out, I don't want to push anything on them until I know further what I'm going to need for that raid. That immunity is killer. $69% already, ouch. My guild's in the 500s. I'll show you in a minute exactly what it is, but I know we're in the 500s. Alright, we could recover this. Big AoE here from Maul would be huge. $90. Oof. So the good news is this is the last wave, so even if they get their enrage, I don't lose the I don't get the debuffs. Oh, I thought we were gonna get lucky there. One's down. Okay, so I'm in Yavin 4. We are at 553 million. And we're gonna go here. Last route we got 34 stars and about 20 Reva shards. I am about a year away from her. on, guys. Take him out. It was short work at Droidica. As long as we could get over 600 million, that'd be, or 600K, that'd be great. We're at 82 for the meter. Alright, we're above my threshold. That's good. Exactly, Noble. As long as I hit, like, my threshold and I'm not towards, like, the very bottom of my guild, with the new raid coming up, I'm completely good with where I am. As you can see, I'm just autoing it to get the threshold. Ooh, that was a good hit. Are we gonna max it? Very nice. We could try this one. Give it a try. Big difference on my Qui-Gon from here to the last time I had him was he has his data on him now. Oh no. You pulled the mod scores? Oh boy. $10.74. What's your GP? 12.7. Okay, so a 10 with a 12.7 mil. You're actually a little bit above the arc. Uh, a little bit above par on average. Where you are would be around a 13 million account, so that's right where it should be. So you're definitely not as bad as you thought, Noble. See? It's not that bad. Uh, these take so long to do. But we're above the 450. I'm happy. Exactly, Lego. Heart of the mods. I feel like I kind of want to roll some mods too. Let's see if I get that streamer luck. Thank you, Eric, for the sub over on YouTube. Okay, this is where it's gonna be over because we're about to lose our shield. Done. We're about to find out. I don't have that many mods to roll, but we'll see. I rolled some earlier and they weren't that lucky. This stinks that it's that last wave too. Ugh. Whatever. Bye, Qui-Gon. Bye-bye. Alright, drop that down. I know it's not the best comp, but what I've been using. How are you doing, Eric? I know. I don't know how Fat Phil does it. He gets. He's the luckiest person when it comes to mods ever. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a quiet day. Was on with um Bones a little earlier. So thank you, Bones, for everything you've done. I can't even begin to express how thankful I am to Bones and Rabid Beaver for how much they've helped me. He really should. But I also wonder how many he actually goes through. If it's actually that lucky or if it's just him showing the good ones and just dumping the rest. Come on, let's just get through this. That's crazy. His first video, that is crazy. You just get that lucky ever since. I'm getting really lucky. Usually they're out by now. Well, like, maybe you're just lucky. Maybe you need to give some of that luck to the rest of us. The highest score I've ever gotten. Okay, let's. Let's see what we could do. I'm not going for anything in particular, so we'll just. All right. Have a little change in music pace here. Junk. All right, let's see. 1, 1. Okay. So far, that luck is no go. I've gotten like 2 okayish mods. Uh, defense primary. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm not a fan of the straight up health and offense. I'd like another health on that. Thank you, Arnold, for blessing us. Toss that. See if I could make something of it. No. Okay. Let's see what I could do for Anybody that I'm really modding right now? R2. It was Dooku. Alright, for science. Alright, anybody with a decent green mod in here? Hey, Mythic, how you doing? Well, that wasn't terrible rolls. I'd say 50-50. You did, I'm right here. Let's burn some energy. How are you doing, Mythic? I think I need gray signal data. Green. And I'm not gonna red crate this, but that's no bother for me right now. I don't have a lot of the tunes that I need to get red crate. I get for gear here? So close. Alright, let's see how close we could get to gear 12. Alright, we got her pretty close to gear 12. A little bit of work still for her. So, something that I've been thinking about doing for a little bit now. I'll leave it up to you guys. I've been debating on doing roster reviews. If you guys would like one, we could give them a shot. We could open up, hopefully some roster reviews. So feel free to drop those ally codes, and remember to put the X in it in between the numbers so that way it doesn't think it's a social security number. Also, we are at 93 subscribers. We are so close to hitting 100. And what do we have over on Twitch? Over on Twitch we have... We have 30 followers on Twitch. So if you haven't already, just remember to please hit that like button and subscribe so that way we could hopefully get those 7 followers here shortly and grow the channel even further. Oh, darn, I forgot to do the thing. Hold on. In solidarity of Fat Phil, every stream I am required to give a yawn. Hey, Silent, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Hopefully your night's going well. Also, Silent, I have to do a thing. Silent Nights is one of our moderators, so his name is now Blue. Congrats, Silent. Hopefully you had a good night at work. Hopefully it wasn't too crazy tonight. I am. I am on both Twitch and YouTube. I know. I'm getting so old. Let's just even forget the fact that oh, next Friday next weekend I will not be streaming. Just a heads up. Friday is my birthday. I might get on late to do like a late night stream, but I don't expect to be on Friday. And Saturday night I have a Girl Scout camping night with my daughter. So, and Sunday is D&D night. So, next weekend I will be either celebrating my birthday or with my daughter. Speaking of getting old. What's an email? What's the post office? I have to go outside and check a mailbox? What? So, last taker for any roster reviews. I will leave it open for a couple more minutes and then I will switch over to Fallen Order. Okay. I will go ahead and close this out then. I'm gonna have to mute the volume, so give me 1 sec while I mute all this. Pause the music. Sure. You want to send the ally code and I will just hop right to that one. Okay, let's see what we're looking at. Chromium 4. Alright, would anybody... we won't play guess that. GP. Would anybody like to take a stab at what this would be? Hey Vaderade, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's see what we're looking at. 3.724. Oof. That does say a lot that they guessed pretty high there, Lego. Lego, we have another 3.7 million account with a Relic 9 Leia and a 7 Palpatine. And a third sister. So do you have anywhere specific that you have all your Gungans? Okay, so that's your next PP. So where are you thinking about going here? I did see that they have other Zetas. Far from Jabba. No Poncho Bros. .390 speed on the Tusken Chieftain. Ooh. Ouch. That is fast. Okay, let's see. So, for Luke, you would need to get... For both, you would need to get Luke. So Leia is generally a pretty good transition from Jedi Master Luke. So going the other way, I don't see it being that difficult. So you got Han there. Do we have three? Do we have Chewie? PO and Chewie. Han. So I don't see 3PO or Chewbacca. I would try to get them going. Get CLS going. For farms, I would say Jedi Master Luke would be your first bet because you have Leia unlocked. So transitioning from Leia over to Luke would be a lot easier than also working on the bounty hunters that would require for Jabba. So transitionally, I would see Luke or Leia, what you have, going to Jedi Master Luke over to Jabba. And then from Jabba, I would say go for Executor. And what are you working for, Rogue One? Rogue One. I think that would be your best bet. So work on your PP, get Gungans, get Jar Jar, and then move over to Luke. We know you have Rava. First order. Long ways from Slacker. Yeah, I think that would be your best bet. I'm sure Phil would probably back that up too. Plus, you know what you're doing. What are we looking like for Sith? Oh, you got some good Sith here. I also wouldn't hate it if you went towards the Revens with your Sith the way they are and tried to get Malik in there. Yeah, if he loves your rosters. Dr. Rex. Let's see, where are you for? Yeah. Revan would. Revan's always good. It's just you're so close to 4 million GP, which means that would put you at Proving Grounds. I could show. I'm planning on posting a video on how to beat the Malgus event. I already have Fury class, so I can't do that one again. But I am 2 months away from Malgus, so I want to do a video on how to beat that. That does require Jedi Knight Luke. But if you're that close to 400 to 4 million, getting Malgus and then going Negotiator that early would at 4 million having a Leviathan would just probably, I think that would throw Phil over the top. But get a, oh, and you got the Executor. Or no. Yeah. And you got the Executor. Wow. Good account. Hey Shadow, how you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, Phil would absolutely call you nuts for a Leviathan. At 4 million would just be over the top. So the thing about that node in Proving Ground is I find that it goes easier with Jedi Knight Luke just because you're able to slow them down and take Malgus basically out of the picture. I will show that. I will be recording that on Sunday, or either Sunday or Monday. I'm doing good, Shadow. How are you? Uh, Hopefully your night's going good. Oh, he definitely has. Okay, but if we're ready, we will jump right over to Jedi Fallen Order. Any other roster review requests? Sure, you could get one. Just drop your ally code. Just remember to put the X's in it or we won't be able to see one. So it has to look like this. Yeah, if you don't put the X's in there, it thinks it's a serial number or a social security number, so it won't actually show. Okay, so we have Chromium 3. We have a 7-star Executor. I mean, that's kind of because you are Lego. Your accounts are crazy. Okay, so we're sitting at 7 million GP. Ooh, with 1 GL. You're going for Lord Vader. I assume you're going for Lord Vader. Slacker is really good in Arena if you have Rey, which you don't. I mean, he will get you pretty far. And he's your 1 GL, so it's not a bad play. So Lord Vader's your next move. Did you get the Bad Batch? Okay, so Bad Batch is there. Yeah, Dark Ray is really good. She is a definite lifter, and if you get her with Slacker, they'll lift you pretty high in Arena. What are we looking at? Where's my bounty hunters? You're also not far from Jabba. How many more shards do you need for gas? So 5 million GP. You want to have a high of 3.2, low of 2 for mod score. You are sitting at 5.29 with a low of 3. So you are above the mod line. Alright, so you're 100 away. It is doable with his event. You're just gonna want, this is the big one you're gonna want Zeta-wise. With this Zeta, it should be doable with a lower relic. I mean, he has to be relic 8 anyway. This is the one you're gonna want. You have Jolie and Bastilla. That's good. No Luke. Oh, that poor Wampa. You gotta get your Wampa up and running. Even Jedi Knight Luke aside, Wampa is a terrific character to use in GAC, and he is a one-man team. So you don't need anybody else to go with him. So I would definitely get Wampa. Was that the... It's like the Mandalorian bundle. Right. So you're going to want to use gas first, and then I would shift those get ones over to Jabba or Wampa. Wampa after gas would be big with those get ones. Because you have to finish up your gas. How are we on Rogue One? And we had the Executor. Ships. Alright, let's look at the clones. .321 speed, that's pretty good. I hear the 290 on CX is about where you want them. Where's the rest of your rebels? They were... You're not disgustingly far away from Leia. Where is Scout? Am I missing him? Alright, so we don't have Scout Trooper. Okay, so what I would do is go all in for Vader. Finish up Vader. As soon as you finish gas, get Wampa going. And then I would shift over to Profundity. And then while you're working on Profundity, I would start farming Scout and go Leia. And then Jedi Knight Luke into Jabba and Jedi Master Luke. And then that would give you plenty of time to shard your Scout, and then when you're ready to go for him, or then when you're ready to go for Leia, I would get him up and go Leia. Yeah, that's that's what I would do. It's a good account, good mod score, and you're in Chromium. All right. Anybody else want any roster reviews? Yeah, honestly, mod scores are surprising. I back when I first got mine pulled, I didn't think mine was that bad, and when I saw it was a point .9, I was shocked. Hey, Baba, how you doing? Okay, let's see what we have here. All right, pull your mod score. Okay, so 8.27 mod score. We have Leia and a 5-star Executor. Six GLs. Alright, so what are your... Do you have any passion projects or anything that you're looking to go for, Baba? What are your plans? You're going for Leviathan. Of course, I hope that helps, Shadow. So 4 levels away from Leviathan and 4 from Vader. That's a good bad batch. Alright, so it's gas that has to go up. So he's got to go up to Relic 8. So you're 5 Relic levels away from gas. Um, and Leviathan. Oh, Bane's got to go up another level. He has to go up. Get him to Relic 7. Um, That one's important because he will carry your team alone, as I'm sure you know. So your mod score was a. No, I don't want The Walking Dead. Don't open that. Your mod score was 8.27, which in comparison, at 10 million GP, you want to be around 6.5. 10.5, about 7. So you're actually above the line of where you want to be. So you're not doing too bad mod-wise. First order. Hey, thanks for the subscription. Good to see you around the hollow table. Okay, so you have Jabba, you have Luke, you have Leia. You're close to Vader. How are we with Jedi Master Kenobi? Not too terrible. Ayla would have to go up. Yoda would have to go up. I thought I saw that your Grievous was at 7. So we have the Rogue One bundle. I would try to get a couple of these Zetas on your Phoenix squad. That would be a big one to have because that would copy their buffs. Imperial Troopers. Wamba. When you get Leviathan, are you planning on 7-star in that right out of the gate? I know it costs a lot of crystals to do. Oh yeah, me too. Zetas and Omis are they're a pain. But that Phoenix squad will carry you and it's a really good counter to Reva. Even at that level, mine are actually at that level and I consistently use them to get rid of the Inquisitors. Okay, so getting Leviathan 7 started out right out of the gate. I know it would be kind of a drag, but I could see shifting over to Profundity. That seems like your next closest farm, and with having Jabba, Luke, and Leia already there, you're going to be starting a whole new, um, like, those three are the three that are intertwined. Luke does have a little bit of carryover from Vader, but there's still a lot of work to go on. Not a whole lot, but you still have work to go on Vader or Luke before you're. Look, if I could talk, you still have some work on Jedi Master Kenobi. So I would probably shift to Profundity and work on Kenobi. Oh, you got a farm. Where are we on? Yeah, so we're gonna have to get her up too. So you got a little bit of a ways for Kenobi. That would be my way of thinking. And then I wouldn't hate it if you got Bo-Katan on this account. What do we have for Ufus? Okay, so your Ufus are in pretty good shape. You're gonna want Terran. Sorry. You're gonna want Terran up a little bit higher. So my ways would be Profundity, Jedi Master Kenobi, Bo-Katan. Join that 2%. And get Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. He's right there. Alright, you're good. So getting Bo-Katan would actually help your guild in Rise of the Empire too. And that would unlock a lot of Cairo for you. If your guild could do well in on Mandalore. Do we have any other roster reviews? It's no problem, Bobo. I hope it helps. And by the way, Meathead, if you ever see this, we need Bobo Freak. The GL, what GL? One sec, Vader, and I will get right to that. What unlock are you talking about, Shadow? Any GL? So I am a big, um, because I'm always going through this grind, and unfortunately, you can't farm the tickets during, um, when you don't have the farm unlocked. Yeah, yeah, good old Agnar. So I buy these a lot. After I finish up a farm, like how I just did Leia, I had 4 left over, and then I bought the 100. You can't go past 144, so unfortunately, you can't hoard too much of your light side currency or dark side currency. But what I will do is as soon as I unlock the event, I will do my best because as you could see in my account, I am Zeta starved, I am Omicron starved, I am Chirotech starved, I am starved on everything. So I will tend to stop what I'm working on for a minute and then work on my GL and save for my GL. And then as soon as I get them up, I will do my 6 Zetas on them and then go back to whatever I was working on. Just because I don't have that leeway to where I could stop working on something, unfortunately. Like these 4 are my big ones that I'm working on, like immediately. Plus, while I'm doing these, I'm working on getting Bane up to R7, and I have to get Dooku up a level at Arc Trooper, Padme up 3, and I have to get Gas up to Relic 8. So I have all this stuff that I have to do, and it's all intermingled. So it's just tough for me to save, unfortunately. However, I had no relic material the day of the triple drop, and Leia went up to relic 9. So I took full advantage of those triple drops. So if you get double triple drops, definitely take advantage of those. So Vaderade. Okay. Yeah, Relic 8 mats are tough to get. As long as you have a R7 Poncho Bros, which I want to say yours were R9, if I recall. Um, those will you'll get those back pretty quickly. So, what are you trying to do here, Faderade? Do you have any passion projects or anything you're trying to work on? Yes, I'm excited. I finally got mine up to Relic 7 too, so I have to finally get the Relic 7 one. Okay, so 3 PL. So you're trying to go through the farming guide of going for Executor and Jabba. You got Boss Nass there. You're in Carbonite, right? Yes. Okay, man. I like that you're getting Outrider and be. I would. You have Marauder. You're farming Marauder. Um. I would start working on your BY wing too. Because I would go Negotiator. You have the 3 here. Yeah, you're going to want a decent fleet. Because those fleets, as long as you could try to get into the top 50, those will give you crystals. I have seen some negotiators up there, so I would say go negotiator. Um, start collecting shards for your negotiator. Work on your Y wing. Because this is the big ones you're gonna want here are Ahsoka Tano. She's done Anakin. Uh, the Starfighter here, the Y wing, and the Marauder, and Plo Koon, but he's done too. So these 3 ships, these 4 ships are the important ones you're gonna want to get for it. And then that would be a lot of help. You have a Relic 5 General Kenobi. What's his mods like? You're gonna want some speed. Um, if you get a decent mod, it doesn't have to be a perfect mod, but if you get a decent one on him and get it to 6 stars, that'll help him out a lot too. That'll actually speed up your negotiator. Just get in the 6 mods on him. Where are your poncho bros? You're also going to want to get your poncho bros done. I like that they're 7 stars. I would try to get them to relic 7 as quick as you could. Because they will feed you with your gear and everything that you need. Yeah, so it's a lot of protection, a lot of offense, a lot of potency, a lot of health, and a lot of tenacity. It's all good, but you're gonna want some speed on Kenobi. So just get in a good secondary of speed in here, like that one. A lot of defense, a lot of health, and good crit chance. That one I would try to work on a bit. No defense. It's got a flat defense, but it's defense. That's not a bad mod. And then you would want to have matching sets on them. How you have one speed here. So this is your primary stat. This is a speed mod. You need 4 speed mods to get one complete set. So you're gonna want to get a complete set on him. We have Revan. Yes. So for speed it's 4. So you're gonna want to get 4 speed on him. If you go speed. What does If you go to swago.gg, you could look up the mods for a lot of the characters, and it'll tell you what the most used mods are. So for Kenobi, it's 2 health, 2 health, and 2 health. So it's all full health. You're going to want your primary stat to be health and speed secondaries. His top stats are health, speed, protection, and crit avoidance. In defense. So you'll want to try to get a full health set on him. Then you're going for Executor. I like that farm. You're gonna want Nisa for the 3PO event. She makes that event stupid easy. It's a good Wampa. If you're looking for teams for GAC, Wampa is a one-man team. Get his Omicrons and get his Zetas on him, and he will destroy. I like the long-term I like the long-term idea of Executor and Jabba. That's always a great start. It looks like you're working on your Gungans, so that might not be a bad idea after It's like a little passion project while you're working on these guys. Jar Jar will screw up a lot, especially that early in the game. And I'm always a fan of a little passion project, so I don't hate the idea of Jar Jar. I would get Wampa going, especially if you're looking for teams for GAC. This is where you want to go right here. Finish up the Poncho Bros. So I think those are the steps that you want to go. You want to continue to work on your Executor and Jabba. Get Wampa up and running for GAC to help there, and work on getting Negotiator with your shards, because you'll want to get into the fleet. But it's looking pretty good so far. It's a good start. Just keep working what you're working on. So Gungans, um you could continue to work on them now. They are a lot easier than when I was farming them. um and Jar Jar's event is now open whenever anybody would like. So do we have any other roster reviews tonight? And please remember, with the growth of the channel, we are 7 followers away from 100. So if we could just please remember to hit that like and subscribe, it would help out immensely. You're welcome. I really hope it helps, and if you'd like, I could review it again later, um, just to see how your improvements are going. Okay, and if that is going to be that, then I will go ahead and jump over to Fallen Order. Just give you guys another couple seconds. So, Lightspeed bundles are a wonderful thing, but they do give you different bottlenecks. They're good, but they are a very good thing. I would never tell, unless your finances aren't that great, I will never steer anybody away from a Lightspeed bundle, but just make sure your finances are okay before you do it. Oh, okay, so I am going to pause the music really quick and shut off the volume here. So when I go to start the game, uh, thank you, Shadow. Yeah, I am too. Trust me. So when I switch over the game, you're I need to get through the intro and everything, so that way I don't get any copyright issues with Disney. So give me a second here. And believe me, I'm too far gone too, Shadow. At this point, I'm just gonna, if there's a Lightspeed bundle, I'm already that far in the hole anyway. At least it'll save me the relic materials. Oh yeah, he is. Gotta love Disney. Okay. Put the music back on. There we go. Okay. If I could remember how to do this.
Oh, okay. So what was in there?
I really hope you could do it, Shadow. It's just the issue with that I have with climbing GAC is I hate when
Can't open it.
I run into this issue where I'm out of teams and I go up like just recently. I was in a very comfortable place in Chromium, and then all of a sudden I'm being stuck in
Huh?
I jumped up to Erodium as soon as I get Bane and
Thanks for the help.
everything. So I was like, oh, cool. I was just about to get to a place of comfort, and then now I have to lose a couple more teams.
Something was in there.
Yes, eat that
Watch out,
stormtrooper.
BD. You don't look friendly. You seem happy.
Can't scan him. Thank you.
Cal, can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zeppo.
If they were following the Mantis, we would have been swarmed already.
Could they be looking for the tombs?
Let's hope not. Just got our comms working. I'll
Can't
try
go
the
up
same
that
workaround
yet.
to crack into theirs.
Yeah. Yeah. So, again, my issue was the last one. I ran into that 14 million GP account, which is a whole separate issue. How dare you? I have watched Andor. Quick thing. I am a big thing on spoilers. If it's a new episode, I usually say a month. So season 2 I would still keep spoiled. So season 2 I would not give out any spoilers for that. Is what I mean to say.
What? Nice job.
Incoming! Let's give him a thrashing. Assail the intruder.
Come on.
How can we stand against that? The last one. You can't stand against us.
Yeah, for my little 9.9 million account, it hurt.
The Jedi is here.
And I did the hot sauce battle, so it was bad.
Up there.
Hey Robo, how you doing? Do the tush push. I can't grab that yet.
Found you, intruder.
Good job, buddy.
Let's bring this fight to the enemy. Whole squad is down. You're going down.
Well, that made quick work of them.
Come back here.
Oh, hi.
He was in there.
Hi. So, it was a lot of fun. I love being on with Rabid Beaver. The Beaver Dam is an awesome place. It did hurt a lot Um, so the thing was, it was this, the bomb. This is the one that got me. So we also had habanero. And ghost pepper. So if I had to lose, or if he lost, I had to take a shot of the ghost pepper. If I lost, he had to take a shot of the ghost pepper. So every 15 minutes we have to hit the habanero. If somebody donated, we had to hit the habanero. If somebody donated more than $10, we had to do the jalapeno. And if somebody donated more than 50, we had to do the bomb, which they did. And if we didn't complete our GAC, which neither of us did, we had to hit the bomb. I don't handle hot well. I'm good with mild. I like mild. I could even do medium on occasion, pending. So to hit the bomb killed me. It was fun though. Rabid Beaver's a good time. Alright, there's my shortcut. Yeah, we were both hurting at the end, and I went through a half gallon of milk in the 3 hours. Hi. Yeah, I'm still on keyboard.
Oh, all right then. Something we can use?
Yeah, Beaver's a good guy. I like Beaver. As I said, I owe a lot of my upstart to Beaver. He was a huge help. Between him and Bones, which I don't know why a lot of people gives Bones a lot of shit. He's a great guy. Oh yeah, I'm not too big on hot. As I said, I like my mild. I like barbecue. I like garlic. I like garlic parm wings. I'll even do buffalo sometimes, but not anything too spicy. Yeah, we love Bones here. What are we scanning?
My friend, in the rotation since I left Bogano, I've uncovered more about the Zepho tempo than I once believed possible.
One open.
Yeah, we're a big fan of bones on this channel. Nothing over here. That was a waste for nothing. What color lightsaber would I prefer? I like the purple lightsaber. I would love to have a pink one. Pink is, I mean, my headset, my keyboard. I'm a fan. Pink is my favorite color, so I would love a pink lightsaber. Purple would be my good secondary. If I had to stick with the basics, blue. Again, going off my favorite colors. I haven't watched Tasnix. I probably should. I've been trying to get supportive with a lot of the content creators, just because I want to give, like, I know I am brand new on the scene and I don't even have 100 followers yet. I still would like to give back to the community with what I do have. So I try to pop in on other content creator streams, and like Caracal, I'm a big supporter of Caracal, Nooch, Fatphil, Rapid Beaver. Like, I pop into their streams as much as I can. So I really should try to pop into Tass's. Oh hey, look, we have light. Thanks.
What the? Jedi!
Not too early.
That looks like a problem.
Not a problem.
Got a scan?
Not a problem at all. Ow.
Don't drop your blaster.
Yeah, the rocket trooper's kind of annoying silent.
Whoa. That's gotta be one of the Zepho. Guess we're on the right track, huh, BD?
Hi.
Jedi, get the coffin.
How can we win? I don't want to die here.
Well, that's too damn bad.
Huh? Doing okay back there, BD1?
I can't get over there yet. Come on.
We found the Jedi.
Oh, crap.
Clocked him. You won't kill me.
I won't.
Picking us off. Anyone? Help?
I love playing with people. What do we have in here? I think that's the actual way forward. Oh well, we're going down anyway.
Seer, there's a transport ship leaving the Empire's base.
I heard. They plan to bring Zepho artifacts to Coruscant.
Does that mean?
That the Emperor is interested in Zepho? Maybe.
Dilger was wounded, but took out a trooper.
Yeah, so Falling Order is, it gets dumped on a lot. I know a lot of people that don't like it, but I think it is a really good game. It's honestly one of my favorites.
I can't push it.
Just the combat is really fun. It's a lot of puzzles, but I grew up playing Resident Evil, so I'm used to that. It has a great story. I'm all about stories. Yeah, the Imperial buildings look pretty spot on to what they were in the movies. Over this way.
Jedi.
Oh, the Gatling gun. Hi.
Doesn't scare me.
Is that?
I see you.
Hi.
I'll break your guard. You won't get me.
Yeah, I grew up on Resident Evil 2, mainly. Um, I've beaten a lot of them. I have platinumed Resident Evil 3 Remake and yeah, platinum that. I've beaten every
Can't wait to
single
watch
one of
these
them.
grow.
Resident Evil is an addiction of mine. I actually have a couple books that I paid for. The first one was $300, but it covered up to Code Veronica,
What do we find?
and it had everything, like your puzzles, your explained every single note, every single cutscene. It broke down everything, all the character art, everything. Like, it was, for a collector, well worth it. Yeah, so Platinum Resident Evil 3, the remake. It was tough because you had to beat it Inferno difficulty. So that's like one hit and you're dead. That was tough to do.
I see you down there. Solid hit.
You're done. You're done. What part? The Resident Evil or jumping through these guys?
In accordance with the Emperor's will, we've occupied Zepho, redistributing its inhabitants. This planet has failed to yield significant data or relics for Project Augur. Its electromagnetic winds have rendered the bulk of our mining technology useless.
Oh yeah, the book is.
Meanwhile, more stormtroopers
It is insane. It is downstairs in my living room, or I would go grab it. Next time I stream, I will make sure it's up here and I'll show you guys.
Moving back. You can't do that.
It cost me a pretty penny, but as I said, it's an addiction. For me, it was worth it.
Hey,
And this was years ago. Like,
something we can use?
God, I don't even remember how long ago it was. Ugh.
Hey there, BD1.
I hate this part. Yeah, RE2 was probably my favorite. That's the one that I really grew up on. 3, I enjoyed a lot. I'd really love for it to see them redo. I know they did a remaster, but I'm not a fan of the remaster that they did because I like the first-person point of views. So I really want to see a good like first-person Resident Evil 1.
Cal, the Empire's pinpointed your location. You need to move fast.
That's what I would really like to see. I hear they're doing Code Veronica next. I'm excited for that one. Give a rest. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 is just one that I've been enjoying since I was a little girl. So, like, I remember when I was little, I would use the Game Shark and just get like the infinite health and everything.
You killed them all.
I did kill them all. Sorry.
Oh, look.
Down with the Empire.
Keep your head down. Just me now. You're gonna die.
I agree. The 7 was good. I think 7 had some of the scariest moments. 8 was good. I really enjoyed 8. I'd like to see some of the older ones, like Resident Evil 0, the original. Code Veronica. Oh, shoot. I'd really like to see Code Veronica. Because I grew up on Code Veronica, too.
I found something.
What do they know?
No mention of Cordova. I don't think the Empire knows he's been here.
Then we have the advantage. For now.
That's just my wish list. Yeah, I don't. I guess it'll depend how they do it. I heard it's supposed to be Leon and Jill too. I kind of want them to go back to the original, like. I don't want it to be actiony and like. That's what I'm worried about, is that they're just gonna go too actiony with it.
That's interesting. We're on the right track.
You should look into Code Veronica. There's videos that you could do to online. You could just watch the story or like a full playthrough. It's a amazing story. It's Claire Redfield, who Claire is my favorite character. I love Claire.
Can't get through.
Just because, as I said, Resident Evil 2 was my favorite. So Claire was just like amazing.
There's a storm up ahead. Something about it crippled the Empire's equipment. I can feel something pulling me there, beyond the storm.
Follow it. Let the Force sharpen your instinct.
All right. I'll do my best.
Yeah, how I'm supposed to go about this. Can't make that jump yet. Yeah, that was the main complaint with 6, was it was just too first person-y. Like too action oriented instead of actual like Resident Evil.
Huh. Another one of these. Wonder if they connect.
Leon is awesome. I am a fan of Leon, it's just Claire was always she was my girl. I thought about buying the Resident Evil games on Steam until I could figure out how to connect my the
Never seen
PlayStation.
a storm do that before. Yeah, it's incredible.
Once I could figure out how to connect my PlayStation to Steam Labs, I could play way more. Or my PlayStation.
The direction of an entire culture. I must understand why.
This is the first of the big puzzles.
I'm in the tomb. Massive.
And the Empire?
No sign of them down here.
What about Cordova?
Still not sure what I'm supposed to find. He's a little...
Eccentric? Tell me about it. But he wouldn't send us here for his amusement. Keep an open mind.
Come on, I know what I gotta do. Let me push it.
Did you see that? Ugh.
I hate those things. I could buy a controller adapter, but I can't convert my games to from I buy the discs. I am something you'll find about me is I am very, very much a hard copy person. I actually have Jedi or Fallen Order on PlayStation 4 and 5. I have Jedi Survivor on PlayStation 5. And they're all the physical copies. I actually bought this on Steam for the stream. It was pretty good discounted on Steam, so I said why not. So just connecting the PlayStation to Streamlabs is what I have to work out. Oh shit, I was supposed to wall jump there. Yeah, I definitely I like having the physical copies. That was a fail. I actually have copies for the
You still back there?
I have a bunch of stuff for Nintendo, PlayStation, which PlayStation's what I mainly play on, but I have it for everything.
Can I get some aid? Close one.
Dude. There we go, finally. But if I could hook my PlayStation up, I could play like Stellar Blade and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, I hate these puzzles.
Seen that before.
That was annoying. Let's see, I know I had to... which things? There's a lot of things from Squiggo in here. Talking about the Cal Kestis mission. Yeah, they took a lot of the Zepho from here. Obviously, it's Cal's missions. I know that we also had to crap, how do I get up here again? Yeah, so they took a lot of the inspiration from here. Which I mean, surprise, surprise, here we are on Zepho.
Ugh. Guess a lightsaber can't solve everything.
Uh. Another one of the Guardians. I win.
I need one.
Oh, not that. That's not what I wanted. How do I get down in there? I forget how to get in there.
Good job.
Alright, Shadow, thank you for hanging out tonight. Please... please remember to like and subscribe, and that goes for everybody here. It'll help grow the channel immensely. I hope you have a great night, Shadow.
Focus. The Jedi do not seek aggression, but we stand against it. The Force is there to shield us. The obstacles in your path define the path. What stands in the way becomes the way. Now, try again. Use the Force to push the ball at the target. Push the ball before it reaches you. Good. Continue. Faster now. Complete the test. Try again.
What stands in the way becomes the way.
Finally.
This Guardian was destroyed long ago.
This way.
My friend, take a look at the detail on this bark. The distinctive striations.
Thinking that once we're
It
done
can
with
only be a
Zeppo, that I'm
Rosha tree
going
from
to
Kashyyyk.
call this a night.
It's time to call on an old friend. If the Zepho had contact with Kashyyyk, there is a good chance Chieftain Tarful will know about it.
Oh, hi.
What'd you find?
Okay, now we can do this. I hate heights. Ew. Ah.
My friend, this tomb is utterly fascinating.
Alright, this is where we started. Here we go. Oh, darn it.
What did you find?
The Zepho went to Kashyyyk. Cordova mentioned someone named Tarful.
A Wookiee chieftain. They were old friends.
Think he's still around?
There's only one way to find out. We have to go to Kashyyyk.
Off to Kashyyyk. This takes forever and a day to go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Cal. Ooh, okay. Improve stims. I'm a big healer. I have to have my like health and everything up.
Did we just open the way for the Empire?
Jedi's on the move.
Wee.
What was in there?
There's the Jedi. You can't beat us. You won't get away.
I think there was a famous echidna that said, "This is the way."
What is this? Continue excavating. I want rare artifacts, not
Oh God. Oh. Come on. Oh, this is a fucking joke. Holy crap. We made it. That was brutal. Does that really take us nowhere? It sure did. Come on. Oh, man. I hate my life right now. Oh, here we go again. Oh, this is a nightmare. Okay, so I gotta go this way.
Scanning again? Good job. Everything okay, BD1? Glad to hear it. An Imperial officer was trying to hide a relic down here. There was a cave-in. She became trapped and never escaped.
Okay, can't go that way. I believe I gotta come back here though.
I got this. Maybe.
Seer, I'm under an Imperial dig site. They got a lot further than we thought.
We can't worry about that now. The Empire's identified you as the Jedi from Braca. They're searching for the Mantis as we speak.
Can't you move the Mantis?
It's too risky to start the engine. Its power discharge will draw their attention immediately.
I'll be back as fast as I can.
These rides always take so long. There we go. Yeah, eat him.
Cal, we've got a walker firing on us, and our weapons are down.
Is that him? Tell him he better get his butt.
Hold on, I'm on my way.
Help is on the way. Got him. Nice. Scan it. No? Okay.
Nice work out there, kid. Hey,
Right?
some real moves on you.
Gotta love the
Just tell me
ATSTs.
that this visit wasn't for nothing.
I found the tomb of a Zepho sage. They definitely used the Force.
An advanced civilization of Force wielders who mysteriously vanished. No wonder Master Cordova became so obsessed with them. What else did you find?
Before they disappeared, the Zepho journeyed to the planet Kashyyyk.
Oh.
Cordova had a Wookiee friend named Tarful. Maybe we can find him.
Oh,
Shit,
Kashyyyk.
look, things are really bad down there. The Empire's
I did.
muscling
He
in on
he
those
uh
Wookiees big
he just
time.
I am a
Don't get ready for a
rebel.
fight.
He deserved it.
I think this lifestyle suits you. Fighting that walker seems to have made you more confident. So, how are you holding up?
Name with the Force?
Yes, with the Force. I know you said it could be overwhelming.
The poor pilot.
gotten
All he had to
myself
do
killed
was
yet.
come
not
over to
talk
the
about
light side.
Yeah, well, I understand. More than you realize.
Why'd you choose to stop using the Force?
When the Purge started, and our clone troops turned against us, my Padawan and I took several younglings and we went into hiding. But we didn't last long. Imperial Patrol was about to discover our location, so I tried to lure them away from my Padawan Trilla. She stayed behind with the younglings, but they caught me. And they tortured me.
What happened with those
They
younglings?
wanted to know about the others and how many were left, but mostly they wanted to know about Cordova and where he went.
But you escaped.
Well, it was a prison riot. I saw my opportunity and I took it. But they almost broke me. And I am not the same as I was, Cal.
Your Padawan. Did she survive?
No. But that's why we can't give up. We can't let the sacrifice of those closest to us be for nothing.
Let's see. But okay, everybody. See if I could find anybody to raid. If I could figure out how to raid. Have a good night, Silent. See if I can figure out how to do this. Okay, so Twitch. Thank you, Tater Tot. I appreciate it. We will get you over to... if it'll let me go. Okay, so we're gonna try to get you over to the wolf. If I can figure this out. Um, okay, let's see if we could do it this way. Okay, so Twitch, you will be going over to the wolf, and let's see what we could get on YouTube. How to raid YouTube. Okay, let's see who we have live. We have Rabid Beaver. Is he still live? He is not. Okay, I don't see anybody streaming over on YouTube, so we will get you all over to the wolf on Twitch, and we will end that for YouTube. Thank you all so much for joining me tonight. You all are amazing, and thank you for being in this rebellion. Remember to like and subscribe, and as always, rebellions are built